So let's take an example of how we'd conduct literature review from this year's essay competition. So the question is, there's an unprecedented epidemic of depression and anxiety among young people. Can we fix this, and how? So I'll just give you a few seconds to think through that question. So think about it. They're asking you, there's a lot of depression and anxiety among young people. How do we fix this? What's the solution? And for the purpose of this exercise, we're going to go through how we'd go about the research process, and more formally, how we do a literature review. Because you do the literature review before you'd start writing. That is the main thing. You've got to get all your research done before you really start planning your essay. So, first things first, you look at the question and you look at the definitions of the words in the question, even ones that might seem obvious to you, right? So I'm sure you know what anxiety is. I'm sure you know what depression is. I'm sure you know what young people are, but it's good to be specific. So there are two words here that I've pulled out that are maybe less obvious. We've got unprecedented and we've got epidemic. Unprecedented is something that is never having happened or existed in the past. So it's something that's a bit unexpected. It's kind of unexplainable, if you will. Whereas epidemic, confusing because, we often talk about epidemic in terms of infectious disease, like COVID-19, which then became a pandemic. But in this case, it's talking about an outbreak of sudden rapid growth or development. So it would be definition 2 down here that I'm pointing out with my cursor. So before you conduct your literature review, just make sure you're crystal clear on the terms of the question, because if you're not sure what a word means, then your entire research process could be thrown off.